Hey YouTube, I just want to talk about making friends as an adult and dealing with loneliness. So I'm 28, I've probably had like really close to almost one friend throughout my 20s, and that was a dude I met at my gym. He was a cool guy, Colombian, like he came and chilled at my house, and then but I don't know, we just fell out of touch. Like, I think he just had stuff going on or whatever. He just didn't want to be friends for certain reasons. I don't know. I'm not really too clear on it. I think people just have shit going on in their lives, and probably don't have time to be friends sometimes. Especially when you get up in age as a man and you start having a family. It could have been very much that. But he was a chill dude, and he came and chilled at my house. And but other than that, I really tried to make other types of friends. Like, it was this one guy at my gym who was cool, but I guess his phone was off, so like I guess he is just trying to get himself together, financial wise. But like which I can understand. But it would still be nice to have a friend. And I'm always on the lookout to make friends with just really dope guys, really cool dudes. I'm always on the lookout for that because that's what I really want. I know movie isn't reality, but I just feel like sometimes when I see in Miami, I see these dudes and it's like they look like they have these amazing friendships. And I've always wanted that to be me, even though and sometimes I'm like, why do I keep attracting like bad people into my life? Like, why does the worst shit happen to me sometimes? And but I know I can't really help all of that. All I can do is cut people off when I notice red flags, stuff like that and things, but still, like, it would be nice to just really have those group of male friends that just really love you and support you, and y'all just think your boys, that's what I've always wanted. And it's been kind of hard to really make that connection in my 20s, even though I've tried, I've tried, and I'm going to a meetup sometime, I think this month or next month, because I want to really try to do an activity. Even if I don't make any friends, I really just want to socialize with people my age. I'm really just trying to socialize with people my age because I just want to have that talk and that intellectual stimulation. I'm a Gemini Cancer cusp, the cusp of magic. So, I feed on I thrive with connection. I love it. And not having this connection in my life is just making me so depressed every day. And I'm just waking up and just being alone every day. It's not good for me, mental health wise. And I'm really just trying to, get out there and really, I'm doing something different this time on Meetup too. So I'm not doing hobbies. I'm doing stuff with nightlife. I'm trying to do something where it's more social, and it's more easygoing, That's what I'm trying to do. I'm praying that it works out. Y'all wish me luck, even though there's gonna be some haters on here that don't want to see me happy, or successful. But I'm just saying, I really wanna meet good guys, a good group of people, even if it's with women. I wouldn't mind friendships with women either. Just really trying to meet a good group of people, and I'm trying to do it through Meetup. But this time it's not gonna be stuff where before Meetup I was doing soccer meetups and other type of things, walking the parks sometimes, and it just never suited me because I would be so bored, I'm not really into it. I was into the soccer meetups the most, but still, I wouldn't be really into these meetups, and I just want to go to a meetup where I socialize, and maybe I could, hit it off and get a few numbers, and just start chilling with people outside the meetup, just stuff like that, I'm trying. I want to go to this meetup with The Conjuring. It's supposed to happen. I'm about to go on a cruise. It's supposed to happen before I go on a cruise, but I don't know about if I'm gonna do it because sometimes with horror movies I get overstimulated, and it's just not good for me. Like, and I suffer from panic attacks, so like stuff like that sometimes isn't good for me. So I gotta see how I'm feeling, about it, But I would really like to go, but I don't know if I can. It's just my mental state, and but yeah, that would be a really good thing to see, because we're supposed to like go see the movie and eat afterwards at a restaurant. Like it would have been perfect. But like I just wish it was a different movie, maybe like an action movie, something not so like stimulating, overstimulating. And The Conjuring, they do a lot of jump scares, and like it's a really good franchise, but I really gotta have the right mindset to see it, and yeah, I'm just hoping I could really just see this movie. I mean, I'm hoping I could really just go to probably a different meetup and make connections there, but probably not with this movie, because I'm about to go on a cruise, and I just want to be, if it wasn't for going on a cruise, like I would be like, yeah, let me see it, but I just want to be like smooth for when I'm about to go on this cruise with my family, and I just want to be mellow, and I just feel like sometimes seeing stuff like that is just it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. So probably gonna end up just staying home. But when I get back from my cruise, I'm probably gonna try to go to a different type of meetup and probably make something happen there. Dealing with loneliness. So I feel like, at some point I got to a point where I'm just like, I'd rather just be socializing with people at these meetups, probably monthly or something, just to do something, that's fun, and just have people around me, just have a conversation. I'm just so tired of being alone, and I feel like nobody deserves to go through this life alone, and the only other person I just hang out with is like my mom and her friends, stuff like that. And because my brother passed and my dad passed too, so like before that I used to mainly like hang out with my mom and my brother, but like my brother passed, he was killed, and like, but I'm really trying to just really give it my all, and really just do this, because I really want to have like amazing people in my life. I've just always had a picture in my head of the type of person I would want in my life, that supports me and loves me, and hope I accomplish it, yeah. But dealing with loneliness, I guess, it would help to like get out and do something every day. Don't stay in the house, and start conversations with people, just talk, like try to socialize, all of that. Some people aren't going to reciprocate, and that's fine, Also, just like, because the other day, like, it was this guy that I had saw at a coffee shop. He was so chill, like, he was really cool towards me, but I was just so in my head, and like, sometimes, like, and like, sometimes with other guys, like, they really get on my nerves. Sometimes I really don't like other dudes and how they act. So I was just putting up walls against this dude at this coffee shop, and just being like, putting on like this performance, like just being kind of fakey, and I was still polite, but like the dude was just trying to be nice, and I kind of felt bad, because I'm like, damn, like, that just shows me I can't take my problems out on other people, and like, he was being a chill dude, and like, I was just like being like so like guarded, and I can't do that always. But yeah, but I know sometimes I'll be going through issues internally in my head, but he was a cool dude. Like stuff like that, it's like not every person is bad in the world, that's just the truth. Not every person is bad in the world. There's good people, and I feel like as people, we focus so much on the negative of the world that we totally forget the positive, and that's just something we got to remember, But yeah, I suggest you guys just try meetup, try different ways. Like maybe the hobbies didn't work for me, making friends, but I feel like this nightlife could work for me, So like going to things I really enjoy, socializing, letting go, letting down, and just having fun. All right, y'all, take care.